Question 24 says John walked a distance of 9 kilometers from home to the market. He then walked back home. The whole journey took a total of 3 hours. What was the average speed for the whole journey? Now, the first thing you need to realize is John walked straight to the market and he spent 9 kilometers. He then walked back from the market back to the house. This is the house. Okay, then that's also 9 kilometers. So you know that the total distance is going to be 9 plus 9, and that will give you 18 kilometers. Now remember your speed, it's what? Total distance over what? Time taken. So this is going to be 18 divided by 3 hours. So the final answer here, it's going to be 6 kilometers per hour. So that's my final answer, and the correct answer here, it's C. Okay, so having solved that, now question 25 says, two sisters shared 3,600 in the ratio of 3:5. What was the difference in the amount of money received by the sisters? Now, sister 1 to sister 2 shared 3:5. Okay, so to get it, it's going to be 3 over, for sister 1, it's going to be 3 over the total, which is 8, multiplied by 3, 6. Now, 8 here into 1, 8 into 36 is going to give us 450. 3 times 450 is going to give us 1350. Now, so sister 2 is going to get 5 over 8 times 36 over 1. Now, 8 here into 1, 8 here, it's going to give us 450. So 5 multiplied by 450, it's going to give us 2,250. Now the question says what was the difference in the amount? So it's going to be 2,250 minus 1,350. So when you subtract it, you're going to get 0, 0. 22 minus 13 is going to give you 900. So our final answer is 900 shillings. So the correct answer here it's so question 26 says the following line has been constructed to meet a point X. What is the measured angle of WXZ? So all you need to do in this question is place your protractor here and measure its angle. So when you measure its angle with your protractor, you're gonna get 75 degrees. So the next question says a salesperson is paid a monthly salary of 9,000 shillings. She's also paid a commission of 10% for all the goods sold above 10,000 shillings. In a certain month, her total earnings were 10,500 shillings. What was the total sales of goods that month? Okay, so the first thing we need to get is the extra amount she got on commission. So commission, it's going to be what? Now, remember, her total salary was 10,500 minus her basic salary, which is 9,000. So that will tell you she received a total of 1,500 shillings. Now, having gotten this, you need to now establish the amount extra that she earned, because recall that the question says she gets 10% on sales above 10,000. So sales above 10,000 to earn commission of 1,500. Let's call it what? X. So to get our X, we do 10 over 100 multiplied by, remember, anything she sells above 10,000, which is X, she's going to get what? 1,500. So if we're looking for our X is going to be, this will be cross multiply 15 times 100. This is going to be 15,000 divided by 10. So this is going to be 0 cancel 0. So this is going to give us 15,000 shillings. Now, remember, this is sales above 10,000. So that means because she earned 1,500 for sales above 10,000, total sales will be 10,000. That's 10,000 plus sales above 10,000, which is now 15,000. So plus 15,000. So this is going to give us a total of what? 25,000. So you can see, because she sold 25,000, she earned a commission of 10,000 plus that's 9,000 plus 1,500, giving you a total of 10,000. So the correct answer here it's C. So if this is your first time of coming to this channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and don't forget to click the notification bell as we solve more questions. So question 28 says a tourist traveled from Mombasa to Nairobi by bus. The bus left Mombasa at 1:45 p.m. and took 9.5 hours to arrive in Nairobi. What time in 24 hours clock system did the bus arrive in Nairobi? First thing you need to establish is 1:45 p.m. is the same thing as 13:45 hour. Okay. Now, having done that, 9.5, that's 9.5 is the same thing as 9 hours 30 minutes. So we are going to sum 13:45 and we're going to add 9:30. So when you add 45 to 30, remember the maximum is 60. So this is going to give us 75. So that's 60 and 15 minutes. So you put the 15 minutes and carry your 60, which is now what? 1 hour. So this is going to be 1 plus 13, that's 14. 14 plus 9. When you add 14 plus 9, you're going to get 23. So this is going to be 23:15 hours. Final answer. So the correct answer here it's D. So question 29 says a cylindrical tin has a diameter of 14 cm and a height of 30 cm. The curved surface area of the tin is completely covered by a label. What is area? Now, curved surface area, the formula for your curved surface area is going to be that 2 pi r multiplied by h. Now, if you're to draw that cylinder, okay, this is what the cylinder looks like. Now, because the diameter is 14, you know that the radius it's 7. So this is the height. The height is 30. So this is going to be 2 times 22 over 7 times radius, which is 7, multiplied by the height of the cylinder, which is 30. So 7 is going to cancel 7. You have 2 times, that's 30 multiplied by 44. So 4 times 0, it's 0. 4 times 3, it's 12. 4 times 0 is 0. 4 times 3 is 12. So this is going to give us 0, 2, 3, and 1. Final answer. So the correct answer is 132 cm squared. The average mass of pupil in a class was 41.8 kg. When the mass of teacher was added, the average mass became 42.7 kg. What was the mass of the teacher? Now, this is an average question. So one thing you need to understand is the total average, total sum of the individual divided by 40 give an average of what? 41.8. Now, total sum will now be 41.8 times 40. And when you multiply this, your total sum is going to give you this is going to be 1672 kg. Okay, so now it says when the mass of the teacher was added, so a new mass was added. So that's going to be let teacher be x. So it's going to be 1672 plus x, which is the teacher, divided by, now recall you used 40 now, plus the teacher is now going to be what? 41. It says when the teacher was added, the average mass became 42.7. So this is going to be 42.7. So that means this is going to be 1672 plus x. Now when you multiply 41 by 42.7, you're going to get 1750.7. So that means x is going to be 1750.7 minus 1672.0. So when you do this subtraction, you're going to get x is going to be 78.7 kg. final answer. So take your time, subtract it, you're going to get 78.7 kg as your final answer. Now, if this is your first time of coming to this channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, click and share these videos with your friends. Okay, so a cylindrical tank of radius 5 meter and a height of 3.5 meter is full of water. On a certain day, the level of water dropped by 14 cm after being used for irrigation. How many liters of water were used on that day? So, in order to solve this question, the first thing you need to establish is a cylinder, and we're talking about volume. So, you need to know that the formula for your volume is this. Now, it said the level of water dropped by was 14 cm, and this was used for irrigation. So, we want to know the volume of water used for irrigation. So the second thing is we want our units to be all uniform. So we'll change 14 cm will be 14 over 100, which will give us 7 over 50. Now that's our height. So all we need to do is apply our formula, which is 22 over 7 times 5 square times 7 over 50, which is going to be 22 over 7 times 5 times 5 times 7 over 50. So here 7 is going to cancel out 7, 5 here it's 1, and we have here it's 10, 5 here it's 1, we have here it's 2, 2 here it's 1, and 2 into 22 is 11. So our final answer is 11 meters cubed. And we are asked to find our answers in liters, and you want you to know that 1 meter cube is equal to 1000 liters. So therefore 11 meter cube is going to be 11 times 1000, and that will give you 11,000 liters. So the correct answer here is A. So this question is very interesting. It says the figure shows a semicircle of radius 3.5 centimeter enclosed in a rectangle. Now this is our shape. What is the area of the shaded part? Now for you to solve this question, the first thing you need to know is here is 90 degree. So you also know that this is a semicircle, so this is called your radius. So from here to here, it's what? Radius. Now notice from here to here, it's also a radius. So get it? And now, if this side is equal to this side, that means this side is also equal to this side. So here is 3.5, and here is also what? 3.5. That means from here to here is 3.5. So that tells you that this place, it's a square. So that's the first thing we want to establish. Now, all we need to do to get the area of this shaded part is our rectangle, area of rectangle minus semicircle. So we'll do the area of this, area of rectangle minus area of a semicircle. So now, if here is from here to here is 3.5, that means from here to here, it's also what? 3.5. That means the total length of this place, it's going to be what? 7 cm. So our rectangle here is 7 and here is 3.5. So rectangle, it's going to be, the area is going to be 3.5 times 7, which is that's 3.5, that's 3.5 is going to give us 7 over 2 times 7, which will be 49 over 2. Now for our semicircle, it's going to be pi r squared divided by 2, because it's half of a circle, which is going to be 22 over 7 times our radius is 7 over 2, that's 7 over 2 times 7 over 2, that's square, then divided by 2, which is going to be 22 over 7 times 7 over 2 times 7 over 2 times, because of our divide, we're going to change it to 1 over 2. So 7 cancels 7, 2 here is 1, 2 in 22 is 11, so we're going to get 77 over 4. So recall we said area of this minus area of this. So this is the area of our semicircle and this is the area of our rectangle. So it's going to be 49 over 2 minus 77 over 4. You draw your LCM. This is 4. This is going to give us 4 into 2 is 2. 2 times 49, it's 98 minus 77. Now when you subtract this, you're going to get 21 over 4. Now 21 over 4 is the same thing as 5 whole number 1 over 4. And when you change 1 over 4 to decimal, that's 1/4, is to decimal place, it's going to be 5.25. So our units, and this is our final answer. So the correct answer here is D. Question 33 says Messi has 5 bags of maize and Peter has 3 bags of maize. The mass of 1 bag of maize is represented by X plus 10 grams. Which one of the following expression will show the total mass of maize that they have? Now, one thing you need to know is the bag of maize is represented 1 bag, it's X plus 10. So if Messi has 5 bags, it's going to be 5 into X plus 10, and that's going to give us 5X plus 10. Okay, sorry, this is going to be 5x multiplied by 10, which will give us 50. So Peter has 3 bags, which is going to be 3 into x plus 10, and that's going to give us 3x plus 30. So when you sum 5x plus 50 plus 3x plus 30, you're going to get 8x plus 80. So final answer, 8x plus 80. So this is the correct answer. Question says, what is this equation in the simplest form? Now, in order to simplify this, all you just do is open the bracket. So 1 over 4 times 32g is 32 divided by 4, and that's going to give you what? 8g plus 1 over 4 times 16f is going to give you that's 4f, then plus 1 over 3 times 15g is going to give you 5g, then 9f divided by 3 will give us what? And that's 3f. So when you collect like terms, 8g plus 5g will give us 13g, plus 4f plus 3f is going to give us 7f. So our correct answer here is B. So the next question says what is the value of x squared plus y squared all over x minus y, given that x is equal to 8. So just substitute your values. This is going to be 8 squared plus 6 squared all divided by 8 minus 6. So this is going to give you 64 plus 36 all divided by 2. So when you sum this up, you're going to get 100 divided by 2, and your final answer is 50. So correct answer here is C. So if this is your first time of coming, don't forget to follow us. Don't forget to like our videos. Don't forget to share, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more videos. So question 38 says Mark bought a piece of land for 1.5 million shillings. After some years, he divided the land into 8 equal plots. He sold each plot at 350,000 shillings. What was the total percentage profit made from the sales of all the plots? Now, the first thing you need to do here is he sold the 8 at 350,000 each. So this will give you a total of, when you multiply it, you're going to get 2.8 million shillings. Now, what is its profit? Profit is equal to selling price minus cost price, which will be 280,000 minus its cost price, it's 150, and that's 000. So that will give us, when you do the subtraction of this, you're going to get 130000, and that's 0. Okay, so now for the percentage profit, it's going to be profit over cost price times 100 over 1. So this is going to give us 1.3 million all divided by 1.5 million times 100 over 1. So that's, we'll cancel that. So from here you're going to have 5 here. It's going to be that's 3 5 here, it's going to be 20. So you're going to have 260 divided by 3. Now when you do 3 into 26, you're going to get 8 whole number. That's remainder 2. 3 into 20, you're going to get 6, remainder 2. So that will be 862 over 3%. Final answer. So the correct answer here is going to be D. So my next question says, the table below shows bus fare for adult passengers in shillings between different towns. If Amina and her 2 children traveled by bus from town K to P via N, the bus fare for children was half that of adults. How much money did Amina and her children spend as fare for the whole journey altogether? Now the first thing I want you to establish here is they moved from K to P via N. So that means from K they got to N, then from N they now went to P. So for their journey from K to N, the mom, Amina, spent Amina spent that's 600. So this bus fare is for adults, so this is 600. Then for her children, it's going to be like for every child. Now it says the bus fare for children is half that of adults, which will be 600 over 2, which will give us 300. Now for her 2 children, it's going to be 2 times 300, which is what? 600. So from K to N, they spent 600 plus 600, and that will give us what? 1, 2. Okay, so from N to P, Amina spent 200. Then her children, since they are 2, remember it's going to be 2 times the half of 200 over that's 200 over 2. So 2 is going to cancel out 2, which will be what? 200. So from N to P, they spent that's 200 plus 200, which is what? 400. So if you want to get the total journey, for you to get the total journey, it's going to be what? That's K to N to P. So that's 1, 2 plus 400. And that's going to give us a total of 1,600 shillings. So the correct answer here is going to be what? B. So the next question says, Nicholas paid 4,000 shillings for a carpet after getting a discount of 20%. What would have been the percentage discount had he bought the carpet for 3,800 shillings? So the first thing you need to know here is the cost of the product. Cost of products is supposed to be, he's supposed to pay 100% of the product. But now, they gave him a discount of 20%, meaning he paid what? 80%. So, if he paid 80%, 80% will now be, this implies 80 over 100 of the price of the product, made him pay 4,000 shillings. So, we want to find the cost of the product. So here 0 is going to cancel 0, and X is going to be 40,000 divided by 8. Now this is going to give us 5,000 shillings. Okay, so now to find the percentage, like at which the question says, what would have been the percentage discount had he bought the carpet for 3,800? So let's get the discount at which he bought it at 3,800. So let's call the discount Y. So this will be Y over 100 multiplied by that's 5,000 is going to give us what? 3,800. So 00 is going to cancel 00. So you have 50y is equal to 3800. So divide both sides by 50. You are going to get y into 0 cancel 0. 5 into 38, you're going to get 7. Bring 3 here, you're going to get 6%. So he got a discount. He paid 76%. So discount, it's now going to be what? 100 minus 76, and that will give us what? 24% discount. So because he paid 3,800, he actually got a discount of 24%. So my correct answer here, it's going to be B. So the next question says the marked price of a radio was 3,200 shillings. The higher purchase price was 115% of the marked price. Mutai bought the radio on the higher purchase terms. He paid a deposit of 1,680 shillings and 4 equal monthly installments. How much money was each month installment? The marked price of a radio was 3,200 shillings. The higher purchase price was 115% of the marked price. Mutai bought the radio on the higher purchase terms. He paid a deposit of 1,680 shillings and 4 equal monthly installments. How much money was each month installment? The first thing you need to establish in this question is that he bought this thing via hire purchase. So the hire purchase price is 115%. So let's get that. So that will be 115 over 100 multiplied by 3,200 over 1. So 00 cancel 00. So when you do 115 multiplied by 32, that's 115 times 32, you're going to get 3,680. Now you can see this is actually the higher purchase price. So higher purchase price is this. So now if he paid 1,680, so we're going to do 3,680 minus 1,680. You can see this will give us what? 2,000 shillings. Now, and he paid the remaining balance, which is 2,000 shillings. This is the balance. He paid it in 4 installments. So you're going to do 2,000 divided by 4 to give you what? That's 500 shillings. So the installment he was paying every month, it's 500 shillings. And that's our final answer. Okay, so the next question says a road measuring 1.5 kilometer is represented on a map by a line measuring 7.5 cm. Okay, so what is the scale of the map? Now, what you need to understand here, it's we want to get the actual scale. So let's convert our kilometers to centimeter. So 1.5 kilometer to meters first. We're going to do 1.5 times 1,000, and that's going to give us 1,500 meters. So let's convert 1,500 meters to centimeters. This will give us 1,500 multiplied by 100. So this is going to give us 150,000. So that's 150,000 centimeter. So all you need to do here is 150,000 divided by 7.5. Okay, so to do this, the easiest way to do this is just multiply both sides by 10. So I'll do here by 10 and I'll multiply here by 10. It's going to give me 150,000 divided by 75. Okay, so here 75 here it's 1, 75 here into 150 is going to give me 2. Then I have my 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. So my final answer is 20,000. So it's going to be 1:20,000. So the correct answer here is going to be what? D. So the next question says the table shows postal charge for sending parcels. Now, I want you to notice these are the tables in the mass and their charges. Now, it says a wholesaler sent 3 parcels weighing 2 kg, 11 kg, and 37 kg. How much money was the wholesaler charged for sending the parcels altogether? The first thing you need to know is if you sum up the total, because he sent them together, is 2 plus 11 plus 37. Now, this is going to give you what? 50 kg. So, for which one? Now, if you check here, it doesn't have 50 kg up to this. So, it says for each additional 1 kg or part thereof up to 50 kg. So, the first thing is you need to take up for the 30 kg. So, for 30, the 30 kg out of the 50 kg is going to spend 525. Then, for 30 kg. Now, for the remaining 20 kg, remember it says for each one is going to charge 19. So this will be 20 times 19, which is going to give a total of 380. Okay, that's 380. So what you're going to do now is to sum up 525 plus 380. Now 5 plus 0 is going to give us 5. 2 plus 8, 0 carry 1, and you're going to have 9. So the final answer is going to be 905 shillings. Okay, so that will take us to the next question. And the next question says the seating capacity of a matatu was decreased from 14 passengers to 11 passengers. What was the percentage decrease in seating capacity? Now recall the original or initial seating. Initial, it's going to be what? That's 14. The new will now be what? 11. So to get the change, decrease, or let's say decrease, will be initial minus new. So this is going to give us 14 minus 11, which is what? 3. So percentage decrease is going to be decrease divided by the initial times 100 over 1. Now this is going to give us, when you do this, this is going to give you, the decrease is 3 all over. Initial is 14 times 100 over 1. Now, if you divide here by 2, you're going to have 7. You divide here by 2, you're going to have 50. So this is going to be 150 over 7. Now, 7 into 150, you're going to have 2. Remainder 1. That's 7 into 10 is going to be 1. Remainder 3. So it's going to be 21/3 over 7. Final answer. So the correct answer here is going to be A. So that'll take us to the next question. Oleluko earns a salary of 14,400 shillings every month. He spent 7,200 on food, 4,000 on house rent, and 2,160 on airtime, and saves the rest. A pie chart was drawn to show how he spent his salary. What was the size of the angle that represents the savings? Now, for you to solve this question, the first thing you need to know is he spends 7,200 on food, 4,000 on house rent, and dates on airtime, and saves the rest. So let's sum up what he spent. So 7,200 plus 4,000 plus 2,160 is going to give us 0. This will be 6. This will be 3. 7 plus 4 is 11. 11 plus 2 is going to give us 13. So this is, he spends 13,360. So if we want to get his savings, it will be 14,400 subtract 13,360. So this is going to give us 0 minus 0 is 0. 14 minus 36 is going to give us that's okay, 10 here. This becomes 3. 10 minus 6 is 4. So 3 minus 3 is 0. 4 minus 3 will give us 1. So savings is equal to 1040. So now, for us to now get the pie chart, we're going to represent it. Remember, your pie chart, it's a circle, so it's by 360. So this is going to give us 1040 divided by the total, which is 14,400 times 360 over 1. So all we need to do here is divide this. So 0 will cancel 0, 0 will cancel 0. Now 36 can go. So okay, now 12 here is going to give us 3. 12 here is going to give us 12. 3 here is going to give us 1. 3 here is going to give us 4. So we'll have 104 all over 4. Now 4 into 10 is going to give us that's 2. Remember 2, and 4 into 24 is going to give us 6. So it's going to be 26 degrees. Final answer, 26 degrees. So we'll forge ahead. Now if this is your first time of coming to this channel, don't forget to click the subscribe button and hit on the notification bell to subscribe. Now the next question says the figure below shows an incomplete stack of cubes. So what we want to do is how many cubes are in the stack. So in order to solve this question, the first thing we're going to do, let's work with the base first. This is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. While this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So this is going to be 6 times 6, 36. So the base is 36. Now we're not going to touch the base any longer. Now let's count within this place from here down to here. Okay, so this is our boundary, and also notice this is our boundary. Okay, so let's count. So this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. While this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this will be 5 times 5, and that will give us what? 25. So the final one, let's count here. So down to the end, which is going to be, here will be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. While here will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So this will be 5 times 6. This will give us 30. So when you sum this up, this is going to give you 1, carry 1, 4 plus 2, 6. 6 plus 3, that will give us 9. So the correct answer here is 9. Okay, so having solved that question, now Atieno deposited 4,800 in the bank. The bank paid simple interest at a rate of 12% per annum. How much money did she have in the bank at the end of 9 months? Now this is simple interest, and the formula for simple interest is PTR over 100. Now where the time is in years. Now if you are now given the time at 9 months, all you need to do is convert 9 months into a year. So 9 months will be what? This will be 9 over 12, which will give you 3 over 4. So this will be principal, that's 4,800, multiplied by 3 over 4, which is the time, times the rate, which is 12, all divided by 100. Now double 0 cancel double 0. So what we have here is 48 times 3 over 4 times 12. 4 here is 1. 4 into 12 is going to give us 3. So this you have 48 times 3 times 3. So you have 48 times 9. 9 times 8 is going to give you 72. So you put your 2, carry 7. 9 times 4 is going to be 36. 36 plus 7 will give us 43. So our final answer is 432 shillings. So I'll circle my A. So having said that, now our next question says what is the value of x? Now for you to solve this in this equation, all you just need to do is expand your bracket. That's 3x plus 24. 3 times x is 3x, 3 times 8 is 24. The same thing as 4 times x is 4x plus 4 times 4 is 16. So the next thing you're going to do is to collect like terms. This will come over here, and this will go over here. And remember, their signs are going to change. So this will be 24 plus 16 coming over will be minus 16, now which is equals to 4x minus 3x. So 24 minus 16 is going to give us an 8, which is equal to x. Final answer. So our x here is going to be 8. So the last question for the day says, which one of the following will form a triangular prism? Now from here, this is not your correct answer because this will not form because of the cut. Now same thing applies to this. The cut is not also complete, so this will not form. This will not form. The correct answer here is D. So go look at diagram for your triangular prism. You'll see that D is the correct answer.